That what? The fuck is that?
After.
I didn't do shit. Oh, it trades stamina for health. I see. Well, let's see what he had.
The barrow contains treasure that the Wraith collected while it was alive, or perhaps more recently from treasure seekers less fortunate than you. You find a well-crafted sword and 150 gold crowns. As you pick up the sword, you feel a sensation of strength and power. It's magical. You also find a scroll with mysterious letters that seem to writhe and shift under your gaze. At the top is a stylized heart symbol. A few drops of ink under it remind you of dried blood. Your order has evaporated.
Here, we got a sick fucking... Got a sick sword. It's Pyotr Sword, specifically. This magical sword has powerful combat and defensive abilities in the hands of a paladin such as yourself. Meaning only a paladin can even find this thing. We could use a better shield. We haven't found a better one yet. But what's up with this again? It's a heart ritual. This scroll contains the symbol of a heart at the top. When you look away, you can almost where you see it beating. The rest is written in characters that seem to shimmer and shift so that you can't focus on them. So this is a very important thing we need, but not for right now. The question is... Copts. The question is, where the fuck is Arana's place right now? Where's the garden? Because we could use the garden right now. And I don't know where it is. Might be like right over here, but I kind of doubt it. I feel like it's probably more left. Oh, well, it could be right here, though. Is it? Hey, that was lucky. So I've been meaning to get here for a couple of reasons. One, I want to grab more magic fruit in case we need it.
Your magical...
And two, we haven't slept here yet. Just pass it on the grass, why not?
You are in this weird and wonderful place once more. This time you'll remember all the times you have been here before. And despite the beauty, you are afraid. You listen for the voice. It calls out for you. You feel the darkness surround you, and you remember dying. You are overwhelmed with terror, and you remember running away. Your lungs struggle in the agony of no air, and you remember screaming. You are helpless and hopeless, and you remember the eternal loneliness. With all your remaining strength, you reach out to touch the voice. You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
Fun stuff.
You wake in a cold sweat. You remember every detail of the nightmare as though it had really happened to you.
So that time we actually did remember everything.
You pick a few of the beautiful flowers.
Oh. I never realized, I guess you could get beautiful flowers here for the Rizalka if you needed to. If you didn't think to grab them from the stone in the town square. Or the town entrance, sorry. Speaking of town, we should go back. Because we did what Pyotr wanted, which I forgot we even needed to do. We fixed the Rizalka. We talked to the gypsies. I think that's all we wanted to do. Oh, and Anna and Nikolai. Nikolai and Anna, we resolved them as well. That was like a really, we just had to show up kind of thing. The hard part is finding Anna and realizing that you need to scour the forest at night specifically if you want to find them, or find her. I don't know how you're supposed to know that. I don't think anyone hints other than that she clearly died in the forest, but why would just everybody's ghost show up? It's not very intuitive. But it's also a Sierra game. So...
Nikolai has disappeared from his home. The last time I saw him, he said something about finding Anna. I fear he is dead.
Let's admit to this crime.
Nikolai has not been seen in some time. He seemed so happy when last I saw him. He really thought he was going to see Anna. Perhaps he did.
Let's tell him that.
You tell about Anna's ghost and Nikolai.
So that is why he was excited about Anna. He has gone to her, I guess. Maybe they will be together again. It's nice to believe so.
What's even better, Nikolai's building is now vacant, which makes it a lot easier to burgle from. To burgle from? Don't actually... To steal from. Let's use the words I know how to use. I mean, you can actually steal everything with Nikolai being in there, you know. It's just... I guess it's easy. It's not even easier. Not really. I guess if you forget to oil any of the hinges, he'll wake up and you'll get a game over. But other than that... what's going on with Igor today?
Not too bad. Little graveyard humor there. Igor come back to town after dark the other night. See strange, pretty woman standing near gate. She look like she looking for someone. Igor go up to pretty woman. Igor say, "Hey, baby, want to light my pyre?" Little graveyard humor there. She not have sense of humor. She give Igor cold shudder and walk off. Igor in love. Or at least reasonable facsimile. Igor come...
Nope.
Igor go... She... Crypt belonged to Borgov family. Used to be boyars and lived in castle. Now only Borgovs around here in Crypt. Except last boyar. Nobody knows where his body lies. Grave digging not so bad. Customers not complain. Little graveyard humor there.
Alright, so nothing new about him. We have to resolve the issue with the chief, which involves a statue in the monastery. So let's make a save here. I don't know if we can get into the monastery during the day. I think this is technically day 8, actually. Day 8. Now, we could go through the front door. And so, if we'd paid attention to what we have in our inventory, and look at this, which we got in the very beginning of the game, the Dark One sign. Looks like a stylized octopus with only 6 tentacles. Well, this...
This is a bas-relief of a strange creature. It looks like an octopus with only 6 tentacles. You have a creepy feeling as if it is looking right back at you.
We could... In fact, you know what? I'll do it just for fun. If we...
The hectopus seems somehow calmer as you present the Dark One sign to it. You get the feeling that there's something it wants you to do with the sign.
If we use it on the door.
Bad place. Very bad place. Go away. You'll be very sorry.
He doesn't know that we know what we're doing this time, though.
You push the Dark One sign into the indentation on the door. It fits perfectly.
And in we go. If the game doesn't crash. There we go. Welcome to the monastery. There's some shit going on in here.
This amazingly lifelike sculpture looks like a cross between a baby troll and a hermit or dervish. It fits the description of a domowai, except that it's totally dried out and unmoving.
It's dried out, you say? Can we grab it?
Can't budge it. If you want to do anything with the sculpture, you'll have to do it here.
Well, if we need to rehydrate it, we do have something from Dr. Cranium.
Very wet, B.I. Very wet and very alive. Glad am I to be alive. Happy thanks I give you.
And he fucks off. Okay, well, what's this?
A long wooden table attests to a time when this room was used to double as a communal dining room for the monks.
Yeah, but we kissed the dead girl to save her. There's no reason to kiss the Domovoy saint.
It doesn't budge.
Why don't we take a look around?
There's something dark in the alcove. Could it be at last the fabled black bird for which so many have been searching? The chandeliers once provided light in this dark, somber room. Now they are crusted over with something you would rather not investigate closely. They are now quite necessary.
I don't know why the music's so loud here. It's a little weird. I don't think I can... Old game only has one volume slider, so I can't really fix it, sadly.
It's a six-tentacled, octopus-like creature. I guess you'd call it a hexapod. Unless you like cats, then you might call it a hexapus. The fireplace looks as though it hasn't been used in years. There are no logs on the log holders, nor is there any sign of ashes or other debris.
Mysterious.
The bas-relief depicts a scarab beat, sacred to the Shapirians as the keeper of the sun, mostly due to certain unsavory acts having to do with dung balls.
Okay, so... The Domovoy warned us about this little guy. We'll deal with him in a second. Let's see if we can get up there. And because we got really good at
You
climbing...
need to work more on your
Oh,
climbing.
fuck!
This wall is rather tricky.
Oh, it fucking contradicted me immediately. I guess we're not good enough at climbing. Oh, we were one check away. Jesus Christ. Hey, we got the blackbird. That's apparently sought after. I don't know why. So what the fuck's up with this thing? The sculpture of a black falcon brings back memories of your wonderful vacation in Razier. Wasn't there one in Spielberg too? And one in the bazaar in Tarna? Too bad this is just a cheap plastic imitation. Where, you wonder, is the real blackbird? I guess it's a running joke or quest or something. So, I'm gonna just do another save. Let's see what happens if we just step forward. Oh, it's mad.
That's funny. The strange six-tentacled creature is moving. It looked like another wall decoration at first.
What if we wanted to do it anyway? Oh no! Hector Hexapod had a hunch that hapless hero was his lunch. Since he brought no better fare, he chose to eat you then and there. By just falling on top of our head like a head crab? It's kind of like a head crab, actually. Kind of like a weird version of a head crab. We could also feed it something. But it's also an evil creature guard thing. We don't really want this thing sticking around, so why don't we just fuck it up?
You've managed to damage the hexapod slightly.
Just fuck it up.
There's no reason to do that. The hexapod isn't even moving.
It's fucking dead. Good job, everybody.
It's a six-tentacled.
I think the monastery is a lot shorter than I thought it was. But there is a lot of shit going on.
There's a cool feeling down here that chills your bones and sets the hairs on the nape of your neck on end. There is a musty odor of mold and mildew mingling with the sickeningly sweet smell of decaying flesh. Welcome to your nightmare. This is a dangerous place. You probably knew that. Handle with care. An incredible sensation of evil emanates from over by the book. That seems like an excellent thing to avoid.
So, there are many ways to die here. And we're going to find out all of them. First up, let's touch... What's this?
You see a small statue that matches the description that the chief thief gave you.
Let's touch it.
You feel a funny tingling sensation, then a slimy one, as you reach out to touch the statue. This is not good.
Oh no! Well, you have to admit that becoming a giant banana slug is one of the more unique situations in your adventuring career. It's also the last one as you choke on your own slime. We're a slime with teeth, by the way. Okay, so don't touch the cat statue. I forget, I think we can do something with it, but I'm gonna do all the other deaths first. What's up with this weird statue?
You've seen some pretty ridiculous things in your time, and that's certainly one. It's a really silly-looking statue and clearly of no value. It's also much too heavy to carry around with you.
Oh, I guess we can't do anything directly with it.
So, there is a huge book on the altar. The binding looks like stretched human skin, with letters and markings written in dried blood. The letters spell out Necrophilicon. What could that mean? Oh, that's it. Something like the Somarian for of the love of death. There's something very, very wrong and dangerous about this book. Above the altar is the sign of the Dark One, surrounded by arcane letters. A notch next to the A makes you think that perhaps that is some sort of starting point for the letters.
Notch next to the A, huh?
The huge book on the altar looks fascinating. You would almost swear you saw it move. The title says Necrophilicon. Haven't you heard about this book somewhere?
Oh no! Maybe you should have judged this book by the cover. Anyway, the judgment seems to have gone against you. In fact, they threw the book at you. It doesn't work out too well, considering it flattened us into a 2D man. What's this?
Someone has discarded an empty wine bottle here.
Oh, littering's bad, so let's try and grab it.
You mustn't bottle things up. Let your feelings free. Anyway, you don't need the bottle. The barrel is now empty.
Okay. So I think we're done all the deaths here. What about this?
These bizarre creatures are only stone carvings. You hope.
Touch it.
It doesn't budge.
Oh. Okay. Let's try doing some weird things. I'm not sure if they'll do anything. Can I?
You have some work to do in the monastery before you can afford to set the place on fire.
That's okay. Fair. We probably just shouldn't start setting random fires. What's up with this weird, like, blood wine over here?
The huge barrel is labeled Cask of Amontillado. This must be the favorite sport that provided most of the income and fame of the monastic order here. It is rumored to provide strange and mystical visions to those who taste freely of its contents.
Mystical vision. Sign me the fuck up. Let's do it.
You tap the huge cask of Amontillado. This is the strongest stuff you've ever tasted, assuming that you're not in the dragon's breath. Bottoms up.
That a Dragon's Breath is a Quest for Glory 1 reference, and if you drink the Dragon's Breath in Quest for Glory 1, you turn to ash. That was like an alien from Aliens / Cthulhu / Bat monster.
Man, you got a headache. Fortunately, the Dark One Rising seems to have been just a vision, not the reality. Yet.
So that's your first introduction.
A scroll has fallen from the cask's wine droplets. You pick up the rolled paper on the floor. It has a symbol of a drop of blood at the top and the inscription, Ritual of Blood. You can't read any of the other writing on it.
We now have 2 pieces of paper that we can't read. Score. That is the first hint you get as a play. That is the first hint the player gets. That if we take too long, that's gonna happen. That is the hard end of the game if we take too long to accomplish our goals. So, why don't we go over here and check this out?
The roll-top desk is spotted with dark and ominous stains.
Evil stains. Okay, so this is how the trap is supposed to work. You're supposed to just click the colors, and I think you need 3 in a row. If it's going too quick, maybe it has something to do with our lockpicking skill. Or, sorry, our pick-locking skill. There we go. It's a weird mini-game.
You rifle through the Mad Monk's desk and find the diary of Amontillado. Boy, was this guy wacko. Reading this makes your head hurt. However, it does give you some information about the Dark Run rituals. It said something about the first ritual being placed within the Mad Monk's tombstone, there to be forever guarded by followers. The second ritual shall be placed in the Stone of Squids, and revealed only by the light of a dead child's soul. The next ritual shall be placed in the hollow of the hangman's tree, and guarded by the spirit of the dead which remains there. The blood ritual shall be concealed magically within the monastery, and only he who willingly seeks dark visions shall find it. The mouth ritual shall be placed in the great arch itself, under the Dark One's sign. And the heart ritual shall be given to someone named Gregor for safekeeping. Now there's another note on this page in another's handwriting. Gregor is missing in the forest and probably dead. Yet where is the heart ritual?
That was a lot to unpack. So, let's go through it line by line.
You rifle through the Mad Monk's. It said something about the first.
So there's a tombstone, there's a dead child,
The next ritual shall be
Hangman's
placed
Tree,
on the Hangman's Tree.
Monastery,
Mouth ritual shall be placed in
Great Arch, and Gregor. We found Gregor, I think. He was he got killed randomly in the forest because he went missing. We got a ritual from there. We got the ritual of the monastery right here. The tombstone, guarded by followers. The Rizolka mentioned that she saw a tombstone or a tomb, or more like a monolith, in the swamp. Guarded by something. That is one of the rituals that we need. Shit, lost my train of thought. Dead child's soul is supposed to lead us to the other one? That one we have no fucking clue at this point. And then Hangman's Tree. We did see a dude hanging from a tree. Next to Baba Yaga. I think that's the tree. But let's review it one more time.
You rifle through the map. It said something about
Tomb,
the first ritual.
Dead child's soul.
The next ritual should be
Hall of
placed
Hangman's
in the
Tree.
Hall of the Hangman's Tree.
Monastery.
Mouth ritual
Great
shall be
Arch.
placed in the Great Arch itself.
Under the Dark One's sign. Okay.
Now there's another.
So the ones we can actually actively do right now, we could probably get to the tomb, and we can probably do the arch. We don't know anything about a child or a dead child at this point. Anything else in this desk?
You're right.
Can I
The next.
can I click over?
Now the-
Can I click over here? No. Okay.
Be careful what you touch in here.
So, let's see. We still want to help out the chief. So if we take this paper bag, and grab the cat.
You pick up the statue in the shopping bag, carefully avoiding any contact with your own flesh. The statue glows briefly as it slips into the bag, then subsides.
The cat is now in the bag. Gonna do one more save. We fixed the Domovoy. We got the cat statue. We have the ritual, and we now have hints about the rest of the blood ritual information, or the ritual information in general. We don't need those hints, but it is helpful. Oh yeah, I get. Yeah, you're right. The cat is on the desk because she's a good girl. Okay. So this monastery is kind of like a problem. Like, it's not good for the town. It seems kind of evil. Kids might come in here and do something. I don't know. So what if we just, like...
You have just gained the Paladin's magical ability to heal.
What, did we lose that at some point?
The ancient book catches fire instantly and burns far brighter than you would have imagined. You hightail it out of the monastery basement.
Let's just set the place on fire! Fuck it! Fuck this place! Fuck the Dark One! Light it up! Just burn the whole fucking building down. Fucking run!
You retrieve the Dark One sign from the monastery door, then quickly step away before the Hectopus can react.
Fuck that place.
If Igor get big hero job, can he be pyromaniac too?
So if you exit during the day, or if you're doing this during the day instead of the night, Igor doesn't have that line, but it's great when you do it during the day.
That smoke make Igor want to start coughing. Little graveyard humor there. Building rock, not burn other buildings. Bad building, burn. Good. Give Igor heebie-jeebies.
So he doesn't give a fuck. He's like, yeah, good job, hero.
You tell why you burned the monastery.
Next time, bring Igor marshmallows.
I don't think I've ever seen that line. Alright, fuck it, we're out. Fuck this place. Oh wait, no, we gotta go to the chief.
The strangest thing happened. Someone broke into the old monastery and burned the place down. I don't suppose you'd know anything about
No, we'd never do something like that.
It looks as if most of the inside was pretty much burned away. It is no great loss to the town and a vast improvement.
What happens if we tell him we did it?
You describe the evil, the terrible evil you found within the monastery, and how you felt it was necessary to burn the place to the ground so that the evil would not spread.
Perhaps I should learn to value your judgment. It is a good thing the place is destroyed.
He likes it. He's like, alright. Alright, if it was evil, then fucking burn it. Burn out the evil. Let's grab this one. So, the monastery, that's done. Can never go back in there. But if we do go back, it's all fucked up. It even charred the Adventurers Guild a little bit.
The monastery is toast. You can't do anything with the monastery now that it's burned.
I'm pretty sure the Domovoy is an optional thing, like a kind of optional thing. So if we didn't have the rehydration formula, and we decided to do like the important mission critical stuff of getting the ritual note, we could have accidentally left not only the Domovoy in there, but also the cat statue. So then the chief would remain cursed, and the Domovoy would have died, like, permanently. But fortunately, we didn't do that. We also didn't need to kill the little hexapus, or hexapod. But we did it, and then we burned the place down anyway. No, that was fun. Hey, Chief. Let's, What the fuck is this? That's the statue? What the fuck? It was clearly a cat. Whatever. Yeah, we fixed him.
Wonderful, wonderful. I won't have to scuttle in the shadows all the time. I won't have to have unsavory eating practices. Thank you so very much.
We did it. He's creepy as fuck, though. He also looks, like, huge. And his perspective is off because he's standing way over there, but he's still clipping on the wall. Don't worry about it.
I am all right, I guess, but I'm having a difficult time adjusting to walking on two legs again. Other than the fact that there are no other thieves here, and that we are not likely to get any in the near future, this is a wonderful guild. If you excuse the fact we can't fence anything here either.
This is a pretty shitty fucking... Did we already go through all this?
After I became such as I am, many of the members left.
Okay, yeah, this is all old. This is all old. Tell us about the secret entrance, even though we've already been there.
There is a secret passage to the castle from the Boyar's crypt in the graveyard. There is a special way to open this secret door. Something involving colors and the Borgov family crest, I think. You must be very careful. I know nothing of the people who now live in the castle. Only that the last thieves to break in never returned.
Okay. So, hey, he's fine now. We're done with him. I think we're done with everything in the Adventurers Guild now.